knows what you're thinking. Hand in hand, staring off, feeling of connection fading. I look left, you look right, fork in the road dividing. Let's come together, reignite our fire, make new memories, relearn to inspire, bridge the gap that pulls apart, come closer now, what can we start? Purse your lips, touch to mine, kiss me slow or flying, wrap your arms round me tight, feel the love bonding. You look left, I look right, closer now colliding. Let's come together, reignite our fire, make new memories, relearn to inspire, bridge the gap that pulls apart, come closer now, what can we start? Here we stand, coming closer, two as one once again. Here we stand, coming closer, two as one once again. Let's come together, reignite our fire, make new memories, relearn to inspire, bridge the gap that pulls apart, come closer now, what can we start? You look left, I look right, closer now colliding.
Hello and welcome to Purple It Up Friday. Sorry for a little tech glitch there. Thought my camera was going to work and then it didn't. And then I was confused. It is Friday. It is Purple It Up Friday. I am co host without a picture, Trevor. You'll give me just a moment and I'll get that hopefully up and running. But we are here and we are live. Bree is not going to be in today, I don't think. Veronica was in, and I think she popped out and will be back. So I expect that we'll see Veronica here shortly. Hopefully, we'll see me as well. I'll get my camo backup fired. Probably shouldn't have put all the words in the same order, but it's an app called Camo for turning my cell phone, in this case my old cell phone, into a webcam. Excuse me. So I am going to get camo fired up because I can't see anything and you can't see anything and we're all just lost. Here we go. We'll get that going. What are y'all up to? It is Celebration Friday. It is Hope Friday. It is Purple It Up Friday. We do a lot of things on Friday. There we go. We do a lot of things on Friday here. But the big thing we do thematically is purple it up. So what we're going to be doing today throughout the show, we're going to talk about all sorts of stuff. I have a couple of books I want to share with y'all. Veronica, I'm sure, has a ton of good news because I know like the vibes have been good for a lot of people in our world lately. So I expect nothing but the same from her. We have a lot to celebrate. I'm going to even have to take notes throughout the show because I've just been working right up until the show. I've been making web pages and updating kind of the 3.0 that I keep talking about. I have a lot of web pages to make go live in the next 12 hours. I have a lot of products to launch in the next 12 hours. It's a big, exciting day, an exciting week of moving things forward here. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm very lost in creator mode, very lost in creative mode, have no idea what's going on outside of my porch. So let me know what's going on in your worlds if you're watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to let Veronica in. And also, if you want to join in, please do so in the comments. And also let us know if you want to hop in to the stage. Veronica.
Hi. It's Friday. That means it's Purple Up House Friday.
How you doing today?
And guess what? It's a special Friday. It's Juneteenth.
It is.
Juneteenth.
Is it 19th?
It's the Juneteenth. It's a celebration of American history for its freedom. So it is, it's a national holiday now, a federal holiday on Monday, the 19th. But we had a celebration kickoff today. So I'm actually outside in the park, downtown Tampa.
Oh, yeah.
I
mean, heck, I'm very excited about that.
Thank you, Trevor.
I'm really, really stoked that you're out there doing that kind of work, and it's nice to see you not stuck in your car. Not that you're stuck, you love what you do, but I feel like seeing you out and about was great today.
Yeah. Yes. I was invited to an event for Juneteenth, which is in recognition of African Americans being free, and just such a diverse community. And the mayor actually commemorated Juneteenth as an honored holiday for the city of Tampa. So I got to come with an organization called the Jackson House Foundation, which is the historic home where Ella May, Nat King Cole, some of our great, well-renowned artists in the African American community were housed while they performed here in Tampa back in the day. Yeah. This historic house is called the Jackson House. And it's a rooming house. Yes, it's a rooming house. So there's a lot of stories out of that's coming, connecting with the community and that perspective as far as history, how artists, when they came into town, where they had to stay and what location the Jackson House was there, where they got to eat, sleep,
wow.
So it's a rooming house. It was fully functional where the family kept it open and their guests were celebrities that came through and were singing at the local venues. And back in the day where housing was the issue first, dealing with segregation to finding room to stay and allowed to stay issues. And so the rooming house is some history coming up about that. I'm sure there are stories that we'll be able to extend into and find out more about how impactful that is to have things designated where people can come and stay when they're entertaining. It was a difficult time to find locations, and so a family opened up this home, and it's have a lot of historical impact as well as conversations and dealing, including what we're here today, Purple Hope Fridays, discussing the message about awareness. Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm while you're telling us about them, I was of course getting ready to shout them out, but this seems like I was gonna drop their link per normal. They sound like great people, and it sounds like it's uniquely, like there's a long history there, which
Oh yeah, there's more than I know. I'm just gotten a full wind of like, wow, this is Juneteenth and the history behind that. So I don't know if is Bree or Amy on. Somebody can Google it.
I'm Googling it right
put
now.
up Juneteenth and then the Jackson House Foundation.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a QR code for the Jackson House before I do that because
you went to the website? Yeah, there's more information there.
Yeah,
You're so savvy.
I want to send people right to their. I mean, I saw their page. They have a nice website, but I'm sending people straight to what I think is probably the most important page, which is the shopping page.
Well, that too. Well, the information and go from there. Definitely,
and get in there and support them. These seem like the kind of people that have been holding it up. Like a lot of people have recently got involved in a lot of causes, right? Including this cause and making this a known conversation. There's a lot of people that have decided it's important now, but this is an organization telling people that and doing it for a long time. And I think that's pretty cool.
Right.
I think we owe them some extra love. Shout out to the Jackson.
Yeah, the Jackson House, they're restoring this house. It's completely needs to be redone. And so they're trying to save it as a historical landmark and trying to save this house because a lot of well-known people came and utilized this house. And it was the closest community housing for people to stay when they're performing live in the city. And this house held the banner attracting people to the city to perform. So check it out. Go to the Jackson House Foundation.org. Yeah. And once you went on there, if you share the link, that'd be great. And I'm looking over to see if the president of the foundation can get her, and maybe she come in and just say hello.
So cool, yeah.
have her share, because I'm sure she can relate to our impact and why.
Look at you go. I just want to say,
I bring people in. And these are instrumental people that I know behind the scenes that are part of the advocacy and the people on the ground with me. Let me see.
I got it up. All right, here we go. Jackson House now has its own QR code.
Come here a second. Come here. Dr. Collins. Yeah, I'm going to get him. Come here.
We got her pumped up, and now she's going to go get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hello to my group. It's Purple Up Live Friday, and we're talking awareness. And I tell them about the Juneteenth event, and I said, you know what? Let me get the people behind. This is Dr. Collins, and just get in if you can see.
Hello, Dr. Collins.
This is Trevor.
How you doing, Trevor?
I'm doing great. How are you all doing?
Okay,
we are fine.
Can you see? Can you get there?
Yeah.
So
we want to see you. You're the stars of the show.
Tell about Juneteenth and the event and what's going on.
We came down to participate with the mayor's Juneteenth and the raising of the flag for Juneteenth. It was a beautiful presentation by the former Juneteenth queens from 2022. They haven't elected to 2023 with their coronation. And they raised the flag over City Hall as they've been doing for the last 2 years. This is year 3. Dr. Tucker did an excellent job. And then from there, they had about 20 vendors that came over here in Gaslight Park to celebrate. And I think it's significant to me because everybody celebrates Juneteenth with Galveston, Texas. And they at least here know now. And Councilwoman Gwen Henderson indicated to them that finding proof with her grandfather that Juneteenth actually occurred in essence. The first announcement from the Union soldiers, it was made here in Tampa, but if you really want to know the first spot, it was made in Tallahassee, Florida, and they went to the African American community and went around the river. So it was good for history. It was great because we represent the Jackson House, and that's history. And what we're doing is bringing back history to downtown Tampa and hope to make sure that we inspire young people. Is that right, Sam?
Yeah.
I don't know what you consider young, but consider yourself effective so far with me.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
That's so cool. Thank you for the work that you've been doing for so long as an organization, just to the people before you too.
Oh, very good. We're most appreciative.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Somebody go ahead. Well, basically, especially getting the word out. You know, we need advocates for our cause and challenges, and definitely to spread the word about what needs to happen, and to have people support us morally, especially social media wise, get the word out.
Right. And why are we
Okay.
saving the house? Can you share? She's gonna share a little bit why we're saving the Jackson house.
It's one of the last. It's one of the last symbols of the not only Jim Crow but the challenges for Black African Americans in America. So it's not only about Tampa. It's a history that any person of color looking at the history, the challenges even that still occur today, is symbolic of what that is, a struggle. So to be restored, to stay in its position in its permanent place is important because of the significance of everything else that has been pushed around and changed for us. This is a symbol of no, we're staying here. We need to restore. We need to be able to tell a story. So it looks like a storybook cover because there's a story. There's a lot of stories behind the Jackson House, and that needs to be there to preserve that history that is usually not told.
That is incredible. I have goosebumps, and I really appreciate you all being so kind to share your knowledge, and stop over without any reason to or without any time to prepare, and just be able to pitch what you do and what your life's work, it sounds like, is really, really incredible, and I'm very grateful that you spent that time with us. I have a really specific question, though, and it's one that I think Bree will be proud of, and Veronica, you'll appreciate as well, if it's okay if I ask.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so like today is Celebration Friday. So usually on Thursdays we celebrate Theoretical Thursdays. Like we tell big stories. We tell the story like it's already written, just to have fun. If we were to write a story about, I guess, what it would mean for you to be fully funded and how much that would be per year if it just fell out of the sky, what would that number be, and what would it do for your organization, and what would you want to do with it?
Okay. Are you asking the Jackson House Foundation? Or
I'm asking, the Jackson House, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I would have to ask you a question to give you an answer.
Okay.
And the question that I would ask you is, in what phase would you want us to give you that answer? And the reason I say that is we are in a restoration phase now, and then after the restoration, we'll be in an operational phase. So would you be saying, what would it be now, or what would it be once we got the house restored? Because the house is in disrepair, and I'm going to go ahead and say to you that we're looking at a minimum of $2.5 million, and that's to restore the house to its original position. And also in doing that, we're trying to maintain the historical designation that we have for both the congressional, the state of Florida, as well as the city of Tampa and Hillsborough County. That is about a $2.5 million because of the condition the house is in, and it has been in that disrepair for almost 20 years. Once it's restored, with the support from the community, us being able to utilize the 22-story house, and the board making decisions what's going to be in each room, and whether we're going to put a little coffee shop, which be financial, whether we're going to lease a couple of the rooms out to historical related items. The board will make that decision. Then it'll probably be like operating a small business, and what it would be required. But initially, I would say a 2.5 million minimum to get it back restored. And then after it get restored, because one of those rooms may be a computer room, then we need those kind of fundings to do that. So the 2.5 is not a secret number, and it's not a real number. It's just a number that we've been putting out there. So if somebody gave us $5 million right now, we'd be on a good road to get it restored and to get it open and operating.
thank you for being bold with that information and for sharing it so freely, because when we can't make it real unless we know what it is.
So true. And one of the real things I need is somebody that would give me money, and that money wouldn't be just for us to restore the house, but to help us bring in a curator, a historian, an executive director, and a fundraiser, and that individual will be, and an educator. And we want that all wrapped into one body, because that body would be able to help us go out and pursue the grants that are out there to help us run. But that person would be available to do the things that we need to do on a day-to-day basis, even if it's a part-time. So I've even applied for a grant like that. So since we're putting it out there, I'm gonna put it out there all the way. I would love to be able to pay an executive director, historian, curator, and an educator a decent salary to come in and work for us, either initially part-time and subsequently full-time, to keep us going.
Yes, that is so incredible. Could you, before we go any further, could you remind everyone of your name and lean into the camera a little bit so we can make sure we give you credit for that amazing, amazing pitch you just gave us? Because I'm really proud of you and for you, but I'm also very excited to know these things.
My name is Carolyn Collins.
Mhm.
Some people call me Miss, some people call me Doctor, and some call me Hey Girl.
That is Dr. Carolyn Collins.
I'm the chairman of the board of directors for the Jackson House, and I have an awesome team of dedicated and committed board members that have been with me, and supporters like I have right here, who actually made this call with you, with Veronica, who is assisting us in bringing that back to life.
That's amazing. She's got so much energy for all of the best things in the world, as far as I'm concerned. So it's been such a joy to get to know her once a week for, I don't know, 8 or 10 weeks now. But to get to spend really significant time with her, and I feel like just accelerate my understanding of what it is to be human. So I'm always very grateful to meet both Veronica each week, but also all of her friends and all of her supporters. And to be in a time where I can be in San Diego and you all can be in Florida, and we can have this really special conversation on a windy day in June. I think it's all very amazing, and it's really Veronica that facilitates so much.
Thank you, and that's great, because out there in San Diego and with us here in Florida, we are actually bringing back a house where all of the African American individuals who came to Tampa to do concerts back in the 20s and the 30s and the 40s and could not stay in the hotels because of what Pat has mentioned and the things that was happening. They lived in this house, the Nat King Codes, and a Tisket of Task, and I lost my yellow bass, which was written in the house. And so to you in San Diego, and for Veronica, for me, thank you so much. And it's the only thing left in Tampa. As Pat said, this goes all over the United States, but we're going to make sure that this house is maintained to represent the Jackson House, to represent the African American community, to represent the city of Tampa, and to represent all of those young people who need a history told, so that they'll have the self-esteem they need to make this a great America. Thank you.
Dr. Collins, you are an amazing human. Thank you so much for all of that. I hope that many other people are half as moved as I am to have heard that live. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And thank you.
Take care.
And thank you, Pat.
Welcome. Oh, I got a new number. Yeah. Oh, here, type that one in. That's my new number. You can use that number. Hey, yes. So, one of the two ladies you just met, they definitely know about my why and why I Purple Up, and part of what we do as far as bringing the community and what's going on in the community to empower the difference and knowledge of the support that is, required. It's not just in one, crisis thing. It's a community thing going on here, and I'm so happy they could jump in. And I'm gonna try to get Alex is here, which you're seeing all the graphics on the Jackson House Foundation and stuff. I've been telling you about Connects Multimedia. It's here too. He's talking with somebody, but I'm gonna try to pull him in to at least get an introduction. And we're gonna have a later conversation But yeah, Hope Fridays. Look at what's happening.
Yeah, this is amazing. Guess who just walked in? I don't know if you can see, but below your face there is a brie.
Oh yes. You know, let me see if I can turn around. Hey, let me see if I can turn it around horizontally so I can get everybody in here. Now I gotta figure out to back up. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Hey there, Bree. How are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, doing good. Making the necessary strides, and like the light is on.
The light is on. The light is burning
light is on.
bright.
Yeah, and the Jackson House is very much in y'all's lane for his entertainment. The entertainers that came through, as she mentioned, and there's so much information about this. I was like, wow, I'm here at the Juneteenth celebration where they're invited, and I was invited to help out with that and get caught up. And I said, what better way to, let me see if I can pull them in to say hello and what's going on. So read up on the Jackson House. It's coming.
For sure. Sure. That's so exciting.
Yeah. So entertainment will be a big thing. Have an open concert and raising support for the Jackson House, and as well as they're standing with us. So things are happening, and looking forward to. I know entertainment is a special place y'all have for that. So getting connected with this group.
Yeah, it's a really timely conversation, I gotta say, because we were talking about you earlier. So I was really happy to get more details about the numbers and the type of funding that they were looking for. So I think it could be really special to at least strive for that. Do you have like an official relationship between Purple It Up and the Jackson House? And if you don't, how do you do that? Because if they get funded with like $5 million, you could just be a part of it.
Well, Dr. Collins, she knows my mission and my why. We're discussing things about that project because the Jackson House will serve as a community. It will be a museum. And if they have a cafe, then that means that would be a spot. A couple positions available would be certainly candidates that we will be seeing if there would be a fit. But both of those ladies, Pat and Dr. Collins, they know about what it takes in building a community because they're part of several communities behind the scenes that we work with, and it extends into foster care and community engagement. So those are two things we're circling back to and getting reconnected to Fired Up to Purple It Up. So definitely, they're personally standing with me. And they have been since I've been here in Tampa. And then we have now.
Welcome to the party, Bree.
Yeah. Wait.
We've been having a lot of fun.
Yes. Hold on, just a second. Hold on.
While Veronica works that out, I'm going to give my ears just a little bit of a break. The wind is gnarly, but that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Friday.
Thanks. Sorry I was a little late. Doctor appointment ran a little bit extra long, and so but great news. It was a great appointment, great news. So it was something that I really needed to hear, and a little step up in my day after having kind of some not so great news earlier in the week. So it was nice. It was really, really nice. And so thank you for allowing me to be a little tardy to the party, as they say.
I'd never heard anybody said that before, but you did today.
There's actually a song called "Don't Be Tardy to the Party." So
yeah. Well, hey, that was me, but I was on time today, wasn't I, Trevor? I was there. I was on it and came in 100. So it's okay. It's so good. Helicopter, hold on. We're outside the police station where the event was held. It's a park across from the police station. But here is Alex Massey. I've been talking him up, and not only talking, but y'all been seeing his work before you met him, and I want y'all to meet him. This is Alex Massey with Connect Multimedia.
Hello.
What's good, Alex? Good. How are you? I like your shirt.
I'm doing all right. Yes. We gotta represent. You know, we definitely produce all of these materials. So glad you like it, because it's what we do all day long.
Oh, you designed the logo for the shirts and stuff too?
Designed the logo as well as got the t-shirts produced also. So yeah.
Oh, dang! I didn't even know that. I just teed you right up for it, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes, it's Connects Multimedia, the one who did our website, the one who did the Jackson House Foundation website. He's a website developer, graphic designer, one that I've been telling that he needs to be in on the conversation and meet y'all and help us go further.
I'm just usually behind the computer, so you know, getting me away from it. This is an oddity.
Yeah,
so I thought it would be the best time.
She's been talking about you for weeks and weeks on end, and how we have to get together on some logo work and some like just in general apparel work.
Oh, yeah.
We don't spend any time on that stuff.
Okay, not a problem.
Yeah.
So
yeah. How did you get
on for a change? So you know, we got a chance to get out here and say hello to everyone. But I definitely want to have a full conversation. You know, definitely doing creativity and dealing with stuff in business and stuff and difficulties. So you know, next time we'll probably get on and I'll be in Connects mode. So.
All right.
Coming from
I'd like to ask just a question on that, and then I'll toss it to Bree if you have a second. But could you tell us just a little bit about what it means to you to be involved with this organization, the Jackson House, and if you just have anything that you would like to share, I guess, on that topic, because that's what we've heard is what the doctor had to say, Dr. Collins, and it was amazing. So I just want to keep piling the love on that and try to get that money.
Oh, I appreciate that. Just briefly, the reason why I'm involved with it is because of the fact that it's a part of Tampa's heritage, and a lot of us, you know, I'm born and raised in Tampa, and I never knew about it. You know what I mean? So just on that note by itself is one of the main reasons why I am very passionate about trying to get this restored, because it's going to become a museum, and we're going to be educating the youth about what happened before they were born. Let me put it that way. To give them a sense of pride of where they come from. Because right now, like I said, if you don't know your heritage, you don't have that same sense of pride of being a born and raised Tampa person, or just somebody new to the neighborhood, at least knowing what has gone through the struggle before it's become now where everything is being updated and new, and you have no sense of what happened. So that's in a nutshell the reason why I got on board. And the funny thing about it was I actually was just visiting in the area and saw the house and just thought it was, you know, I was like, wow, there was something going on. Let me take some pictures of it and stuff. And that was before I even got connected with them. So I already knew that the Spirit was leading me to do something with it, because, like I said, I just stopped randomly from a different person connection. Somebody was sharing something about it, and it turned into it leading straight into my wheelhouse, so to speak, to be able to be a part of. So I'm happy to do that.
It's great to meet the brains behind.
He's being modest, sharing the vision, making it visible where people can engage and be a part of it. You go to a website, everything's there, and more is going to be added to it in the history, and get this restored. It's going to be another operating place where, you know, we're looking forward to bring back the life to the entertainment. And I know y'all knew a great deal about how important it is having this entertainment, and, you know, they deal with the artists.
Definitely.
And stuff. And Venus, he hasn't met Venus yet, but she's like maybe a little bit of, what would you say, Ella or Billie Holiday. You know, Venus has a voice. So some of the artists that came through the house, they heard that sound, you know. Right. So the community would love to, you know, come up. We were talking about things to come up to for the cause of, you know, Purple Up and support, you know, the community and the artists and things are out there. So this is another way of how all this comes together, you know, just by purpling up. That's what it's about. Putting that love where it needs to be and light it up bright.
Mm-hmm. It's all about them connections. I tell you, it's all about those connections with the right connections. Anything is possible. Everything is possible with the right connection.
Now you understand a little bit more about Connects Multimedia, really.
That's right. That's
And
right.
everyone does echo back.
All right, well, hey, I'm gonna
Okay.
dash out.
Yeah.
I'll let you go ahead and close out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually.
Thanks again.
Thanks.
That's Alex. that was a huge stride. That was a long time coming. but
Yeah, it was.
but everything's happening. So you can also put out there the Connects Multimedia and look that up as well, because I know we're gonna post out. I don't know today, but let me know.
Trevor will get that up. He'll get that up. He's working on it already. I saw him jump right on his computer, so he'll get his
Yeah,
website and stuff up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
so people can
Okay.
check it out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be walking, heading back to the car, but I'm gonna be on. I'm here. So I know every Hope Friday, every Purple Up Friday is always something interesting. So I hope I brought it.
You sure did. That's for sure. Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. And I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch from the start, since I was a little bit delayed to get here. But I am so glad. I love that you're bringing people in. I wanted to say, that was one of the coolest things what he was saying was about heritage and how important that is. And man, it is more important than ever, I think, in today's world, is to really reinforce that, because I think it's the right way, to look at where we come from, where we've been, and it also helps people that want to understand more, for someone like me to be able to learn and respect and honor your heritage, or that heritage that is crucial to that area. For it's a gift to me. It's a gift to be able to be a part of that and to learn more about it. And so it's so very important. And I'm so glad that it's all happening and going on, because I have so much to learn, and I'm lucky to do it with you. And I'm glad that you opened up our eyes and so many more by sharing that today. What a special gift.
Yes, and it's windy, so if you hear some feedback, it's just the wind.
Oh yeah.
The braids are falling, but they won't fall out.
There you go.
Yes. See, this is Oh, let me see if I can. I feel very safe walking downtown because I'm right outside the door of the police department.
There you go. That's all you need.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
And the park is this way, right across the street where they had the event.
Nice.
So it's a very lovely day for an outside event.
That's
fantastic.
fantastic.
And that's one of the goals, when to have people understand about community and impacting the community. And that's what's going on. Because within that, there's always a need to share and highlight something, and why people get involved and seeing they can be a part of the awareness. I'm getting in the car. Hold on. I'm back in the car. I'm not driving though.
There you go.
Did that sound winded?
Winded, windy, all of the above. It's all right. You're all good. You don't roast in the car, because I know how hot it is down there.
Yeah.
You can get
Alice
pretty warm.
Yeah, Alice is driving, so I cool off a minute.
There you go. All
Got the
good.
air on.
All good. Yeah, we definitely have to talk some. I've been wanting merch for a very, very long time. So whatever I can do to get some merch, I know that people would love to get some too. Definitely, and it should include some Purple It Up on there. So there we go. Now you're on it. Thank you, Trevor.
There it goes. Fitting Connects Multimedia up
Yep.
there. Yes. Yeah, and merch my cause. It is happening. So the ball's rolling to you, and we figure out what that gonna look like.
For
so
sure.
Maybe post out a little bit today, at least at a date where we can have that Zoom call.
Yeah.
How that, because we're ready. Ready
Definitely. To get that done. We are ready. We got to get on that. I want to be a part of it. I can't wait. I need to get some things done, and I need new t-shirts and I need new things that I can show off. So I'm ready to start adding to my t-shirt collection. I need a Purple It Up shirt. I need a Jackson House shirt now. I need a NumoSpect shirt. I don't even have one of those
That's
yet.
right. Well, we're gonna design it. We're supposed to
That's
design
right.
it. It's coming.
Well, Trevor finally perfected the logo for us, so I'm all about that. I'm excited because he really did a bang up job on it. It is really nice, and I think it'll look great on a shirt. And then we gotta have some fun stuff in there too. I need a shirt that says "and also" because that's Trevor's like favorite 2 words sometimes.
Right, and also.
And also.
Uh-huh.
And maybe one with a squirrel on it. What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, can you throw the logo up, the NumoSpect logo, what the outcome, what the final one was?
Yeah, Trevor can do that. He has that.
I have like a lot of them. It'll keep evolving, but I can show you the current favorite. Yeah.
Yep, this one that's up in the corner.
You can collaborate. Yeah, you can collaborate with Alex too.
Yep.
I'm sure that will be a conversation in the mix.
Yeah, to be honest, I've just been making a lot of new logo versions. Not overthinking it, just trying to make things that fit our brand, that are kind of on target with our colors and our themes. And then I change it up with the words I use and sometimes the shades I use and stuff like that. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's definitely, once you get into it and kind of start, like now I feel like I understand the color scheme better. And once you understand how you want it to look, like for me, I love it when it looks bright. I want it to like jump out of the page.
Right.
So I noticed that was kind of a common theme. So I don't even know if we've discussed this one, but I'll show you this one because it's it's growing on me quickly. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if I can get this. So this one was one that I just whipped up. What do y'all think?
Oh, how do I get us on the side? Hang on.
Wait, hold on. I'm turning my phone so I can get a bigger screen.
I like that one.
Oh.
So that was one of them. But that's like just the most recent iteration where I was having fun with like the hearts and the colors and the rainbow, and it's Pride Month. And I thought it just kind of worked anyway with our brand because we like the bright colors. This one is getting a lot of, I think this one is gonna be a hit too. I have a feeling. I really love this one. I got so good that I drink my own graphic Kool-Aid these days. Thanks for letting me show off.
You have to have that self-encouragement. That's healthy. That was great. Oh, wow. That's the Creative Lab one. Alex, you got Alex in too.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, it's always best to have fun, man. That's the truth. That's the truth of it once you get in it.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. This is the one I did for, I don't know, Veronica, if you've seen the new one I did for our artwork this week, but I'll show you that one. I have a new one for you.
Oh, how you did that. Okay.
How do you feel about it?
Alex.
Say what?
Alice had LinkedIn. That's pretty cool. I like how you did the up, how you got it radiating. And
really?
this car just ran a stop sign. Sorry.
Oh.
Alex is an awesome driver. Safe driver.
It's also impressive he didn't curse.
Yeah.
Hey, Bree, Bree is kind of like the local expert. I want to get her take on this one because I know it needs some updates, and I just wondered if y'all had any constructive criticism because I want to get this one right ASAP so we can be consistent.
I have to bring Alex in on this. This is for the Purple Up Hope Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah, I shortened it up so it just says the Purple Up Challenge. Domestic violence awareness with Veronica Life. I wanted to make it more about the challenge because I thought that might be a way to get more people interested quicker. Like when we're building titles, I keep hearing like if people have to hit the ... to see the title, you're gonna lose people.
Right.
So I was trying to think what are the ways that we can make the readable title really, really short while also really trying to bring people in. And you've talked about the challenges a lot, and I think the challenge really does move people. So I wanted to try to integrate it into the Fridays where we just make it about the challenge is kind of what I was thinking. But this was just me playing around.
Okay.
As far as feedback, is that transparent PNG? Is that why I'm seeing a black background, or was the black background part of it?
Did you hear?
I just do black. Yeah, I do black background on everything. That's just what I end up doing.
Well,
Canvas.
you were talking about as far as having something that pops and stuff like that, and I would say the black is hard up against that purple, as far as just on some feedback to it. If you want to try, throw that white in that background, I think a lot of that'll pop a lot more stronger. Where I'm not fighting to read it. But other than that, I like the way you did the up. I will say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's definitely
Up,
on that
up,
note.
and up. Unlimited. It shows them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Up.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. Or even a nice light lavender. I mean, if we're playing with colors, if we did a nice light, like a light lavender kind of a color in the background, I think that'll make that pop a lot more stronger. Also.
Yeah. Bree, what are your thoughts on all this? I love the feedback. I'm digging it.
I love, I have to agree. The up is really great. I think I'd probably move some of it around a little bit. I'm not crazy about domestic violence awareness, like right in the middle there. And I'm a font crazy person, so I might tweak some of the fonts a little bit. Just to, I like the Purple Up Challenge font. But the with Veronica Life, I'm not crazy about the font for her name for me personally, because it's almost looks a little out of focus. But then
it's got a blue background. I tried to make it glow
you're trying to make
bit.
it pop out, stick out. I get that, but it's also like not a solid. It's a solid font. And so I would personally change that font for me, and I would move domestic violence awareness somewhere else, and maybe make it go across all in one line. That would be me personally. That's how but I really like I like the Purple Up Challenge is really, really good. So
Okay.
It's good.
Very
Thank
creative.
you. I'm glad we got it recorded so I can make some modifications.
Yeah, and that's where I definitely want to, let's do a Zoom call and go over, even have this time where you have that, with Alex, and we all go over that, things that you're redesigning for any stuff, have that conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the NumoSpec, you did something with the logo with the NumoSpec. I
up
saw
in the corner. Yeah,
up in the corner. Can you blow that
I
off?
love that one.
Yeah.
Do the one that's up in our corner right now, Trevor.
Okay.
This is cool.
Okay.
Please.
I love this one.
I do like that one.
A lot of white pops off that black in darkness or whatnot, but when you got that purple, it's like it just mutes it.
Right.
So same kind of pop, just in reverse. So I like that. Yeah, I like that.
All right, so I'm gonna try to find Bree's favorite here quickly. No pressure, because I've not made. What's that?
I say, the one I think is the one I've been seeing in the corner, right?
Yeah. I've made a lot, so just give me a second. I gotta try to find the right one. I really have kind of gone a little nuts with making as many good branding versions as possible, so that when I'm in website building mode, I can have stuff ready and I have themes ready and I can just sort of follow with the colors and stuff. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm
Amy's
doing with a
favorite.
lot of this stuff. Here we go. Is this the one?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the latest one that he said. Wait, hold it there. Oh, it works better that way. There we go. NumoSpect. And can you tell Alex a bit about, okay, how the NumoSpect, how did that come about?
So NumoSpect stands for numerous perspectives because we believe everyone deserves a voice. So that's kind of how it got. That was Trevor's compilation of putting those words together and came out with NumoSpect. And I think it's brilliant. And I immediately loved it. I love the thought behind it because we are numerous perspectives. So that is what it means. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
pretty
connect.
cool.
I love it. Connects is about connecting the infinite possibilities, connecting the community in many different various ways across the multimedia space. And, you know, all of y'all have jumped in and we come together and we're purpling up. So it's pretty awesome when that flow, that compassion meets purpose and makes destined for things to be victorious and successful. And when we can go into the background of creation and just that. But yeah, I'm in love with this, so the logo here. And I'm sure when we get with Alex about things that are upcoming, what we want to do, it's going to be helpful and see how things are going to grow and expand. And this Purple Hope Friday is getting community connected 100. I love it.
For sure. DJ Scoob's in the background. Jesse's saying we got to get one that says push the button, Trevor. Well, we're at that time. We got to wrap things up, and I'm just so grateful, so incredibly grateful for all the people that stopped in today and for you sharing so much with us today, Veronica, and Alex and everyone that was here. What an absolute treat for us, and we are thrilled to be a part of the Purple It Up campaign and all of the things that you are doing. So let's just keep it rocking and rolling. I'm going to challenge everybody again, bring a friend to this, give them the challenge, post on your social media today who's willing to take the Purple It Up challenge with us, and let's get the message out there. Everybody, if you're listening, do a post, do a social media post, share this information, share the website. Let people know about it so that they can find a way to be a part of it. I think it's so vitally important. And the best way we can do that is to spread the word. And so asking all of you out there, please spread the word on this. Please make a post today and keep posting and keep sharing, because that is what we need to get the word spread on stopping domestic violence and being aware of what's going on. Veronica, you do so much for so many people. We want to tell you how much you do for us just by being around. We are so truly blessed and honored to have you as part of NumoSpect, for me personally, to have you as a friend. And I'm sure Trevor feels the same way. You are just such a brilliant shining light, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It's amazing what you're doing. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. And back at you too. Y'all bless my heart making the Purple Lives every Friday. I think about, okay, just get everybody to come on, whoever I can pull in, and you saw literally, I will ask that, people to come in. No, I need to be highlighted a little bit. This is, other, side of the community of our Purple It Up network, what's been working. And on Fridays, y'all get in the 100, and y'all are there and more, going further, asking for support. I like it that you're asking people, how did y'all take the Purple Up challenge? Are you taking what's going on, what you're doing, how y'all going to Purple It Up? And that's letting people see a side of domestic violence awareness, not the one to ugly.
She froze. No, come back, Veronica. Come back to us. I know we have to wrap it up. Take the challenge. Get involved. Check out everything on the website. Scan the code and be there. And check out the Jackson House. So privileged to be around and part of that. We really, really appreciate it. Amy, Scoob, all the people that are hopping in today. I saw a lot of people in here and it was really awesome. So I'm going to sign off. I'll say be good to yourself and be good to others as always. And take the Purple It Up challenge and spread the awareness on domestic violence. And let's put a stop to it. Thank everyone for being here. Trevor, I'll throw it to you to head out. And you still have to hit the button, Trevor.
Okay, I'll be very brief. Thank you, Veronica. Everything that's been celebratory about this week and about today is summed up in how today went. And I appreciate that. You really raised the bar on what an amazing hour can look like every time we hang out. You just keep upping the bar. So I hate to tell you, but you keep raising, like what you did today with Dr. Collins was incredible. Just for us, selfishly, it was amazing. But for us as your friend and your business friend to see you like out there crushing it live with the wind and all the nonsense, but then like giving to just do what they did. I just think that you have, again, just such a bright future in media. And I think that your future in media will help pave the way for all the other dreams you have. But I'm so grateful for you and for Alex for driving you today and for being with us and for supporting you before we knew you, and the history is important, and Alex has been there longer. So we got to show love there. But yeah, it's just really, really honored to be a part of your world. I have one question for you as I turn it over to you so we can do a little gratitude warfare and end with you. Do you want us to go out on Purple It Up or on the Jackson House? I want you to make the choice because I'm back and forth.
Okay. Go out on Purple It Up because the Jackson House, there's a key word in that, the Jackson House. It's being something in development there, opening space. So if we need someone saved, that's going to be a connection there on that end, as well as in community awareness with the house, the color scheme, and just the different things that will be going on. Will be carrying a special message that is near and dear to our hearts to Purple It Up. I'm holding the phone with one hand, so I got half a heart. So Trevor, do the other half. Take your hand up and do the other half. Turn other way. No, the other hand. Other hand. Other hand. I don't know. I'm over here. I don't know. It's like, there you go. Wait, it's because the way. Okay, do your heart. Do it. Other way. Other way. You had it right the first time.
I'll do it. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. There you go. I got it. Bam. You got it. Man, you talk about proportions. That's a literal figure of something. But that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
That's what it takes.
But
Perfect.
much love to everyone. Continue to look at ways to keep the purple up, and it's just not one time to do the challenge. It's the action afterwards that is the key to the challenge, to keep that going, keep inspiring lives, keep putting the word out there in what you're doing your day, and recognize, thank people if you see them wearing something purple or doing something purple, give them the message. And that's what we circle back on to inspire this wave to happen, because it's coming quick. One of the people I spoke to today was dealing with the mayor, and I said, I really want y'all to kick it off. I mean, y'all might be hitting a wave coming from San Diego. I want you to be ready to catch it and keep passing it and light it up purple. So, because October's coming, and I'm so excited and thankful for everyone, Podfest family, NumoSpect Media. I met with Amy, and she did a little bit of take on a podcast that she's coming out with interviewing me, and we had that conversation. So, and so much more, the work behind the scenes that we need to have a post out about. I'm thankful for Bree and Trevor just embracing, lighting the way, being community partners. And I'm stating it officially, the collaboration is underway, and Phil, I know y'all spoke with him, and just things that are coming. So we'll be better at what we're doing, personally, privately, and professionally, and bringing the community in on it, to Purple Up. It's kind of pretty cool about that empowerment, and look forward to, sharing more and bringing people into this space to Purple Up and share the love.
For sure. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Or no, we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Hit the button,
Yes.
Trevor. Bye.
Bye.
Woo. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't fucking hear you.
We're still live, by the way. So I know we're still live, but I didn't do that on purpose to you. But I did want to.
Awesome.
I did want to go overtime because I made this up right as I was about to hit the button.
Oh my God.
We're already so overtime, but I just wanted to shout
happened?
Veronica out one last time to say thank you, because I felt like today was a very cool episode, and I think it's going to be one that a lot of people are excited about, because I want to pass around that part with Dr. Collins, and get people a little bit fired up to help those folks. So we went overtime, and we're not going to tell Veronica, but have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye.